Yes, it's that time of the week again. We're going to talk Bad Batch episode 11, Devil's Deal. Is there a reaction video this week? No. Did I record one? Yes. Is there sound on my recording? Sadly, no. So, yeah. So this week on the Bad Batch, we go back to Ryloth, and I am excited because this is an episode where we get to see the effect that the Empire coming in is having on the galaxy. Ryloth fought alongside the Jedi and the clones in order to keep their land free. Now, in talking to Mace Windu back in the Clone Wars, Mace Windu said that they were going to leave some of the clones behind, and Cham said, "Another occupying army? How long until I'm fighting you?"
Your troops will stay for security?
For a while, to keep the peace.
Another armed occupation is not a free Ryloth. How long before I am fighting you, Master Jedi?
And it's painful how poignant those words are, and how Cham, at this point in time, just doesn't want to believe it. Oh, Orn Frita is in here. He's trash. I hate him. He's terrible. Yeah, he sucks. We also get to meet, finally, Cham's wife, Hera Syndulla's mom. I can't think of her name right now, but we do find out in the episode. I keep wanting to say Alima. Seeing her is kind of troubling because if you read Lords of the Sith, you know she's not around. I don't think she's making it out of this arc, and I think that is what is going to, renew the fire in Cham. We also get to meet Commander Hauser, who is a clone commander who's just has me wondering all sorts of things. First of all, where'd he get that haircut? Dude's looking fly. I've been seeing a lot of simping over this dude now, and rightfully so. Look at him. Captain Hauser brings up some interesting questions, though, because unlike most of the clones that we've seen, he has retained his individuality, and he does not want to hurt Hera, even though the opportunity pops up and they broke the rules. So I'm curious about his chip. Was it activated? Were there just no Jedi? Did he hear the command? And I'm also very worried for him. He took off his helmet. He has a unique hairstyle, facial scars. He's special, and I'm just scared we're going to lose him because, things don't really go well for the clones going forward, We get to see Hera and Chopper, and it just made me so happy. It just brought a huge smile to my face. I'm a huge Rebels fan. I didn't want this show to be just a big old cameo fest, but all the cameos that they have brought into the show have actually added something to the story and not been like a cameo for cameo's sake. So I'm enjoying that for sure. Seeing Hera and Omega interact was just like awesome and super wholesome, and I just really loved that scene. And of course, it's just foreshadowing to what's going to happen next week. At some point in time, Hera is going to fly the Marauder, and that's really going to be like what cements her love for flying. It'll be her first takeoff and landing. Of course, she's not going to know everything about it, but Omega knows all the technical specs. So they're going to be a great team, and I hope their friendship continues going forward. That being said, I got a bone to pick with Gobi. Who brings a child that you shouldn't have to an arms deal? That's just weird and irresponsible and not cool. I did have to take a moment, kind of chuckle to myself how this has flipped our perspective, right? Because we were witnessing an arms deal go down. Like, people are supplying them weapons so that they can overthrow their government. We've seen this before in Star Wars. It's just normally we were on the other side of it, where those were the bad guys. Now they're the good guys. It's just interesting. I love when you get to play with perspective like that. Now, Orn Frita sucks, but he doesn't deserve to get shot in the head like that. The Empire doesn't care just as long as it gets what it needs, and it gets people that might become an obstacle out of their way. When they were carting him off, though, you could see him still twitching, and they said the attempted assassination, so I do believe that he's still going to be alive. I believe that Crosshair did this on purpose because, you don't want to create another martyr. You want to be able to point the blame somewhere else, and if, Orn Frita is fighting for his life still, it might be enough to give the Empire a bit more of a foothold. Overall, I really enjoyed the episode. It didn't feel like an episode of The Bad Batch to me, though. Mostly because, Crosshair was in it, but he was just doing his job. He wasn't like leading or doing anything like that. And the Bad Batch were only in it for a short period of time. This felt like the Clone Wars and Rebels had a baby, and I'm not mad at it. It's a lovely baby. You know, I enjoyed the episode, but I think that next week when we get the Bad Batch in here, we get everything rolling and moving forward, I think that's going to be amazing. And I think we're going to have to see Captain Hauser kind of meet up and face off against the Bad Batch and ultimately choose to let Hera go. We'll see. Look forward to next week. As always, like, subscribe, comment. It's always appreciated, and may the Force be with you.